it's your boy Davidoff. Good morning. It is Wednesday, my day off. Feeling better now. Still got a bad cough. But basically, if you didn't know, when I came back from Australia, I felt a bit tired and obviously long flying. I thought, oh, that's okay. But when I've flown back from Australia before, I have been sick before. I think it's just the long time in a plane. I think it's the fact that you do one long flight, then you get off, then you do another long flight. I think that's what gets me, because I've done like long flights home from America and I've been okay. But I think it's two long connecting flights that really get to me. My first day back at work, the next day on Thursday, I felt quite tired. I didn't feel sick yet at that point, but I felt tired, and I felt more and more tired as the day went by, and I knew something went right. It's because I wasn't like at break time at work. I wasn't feeling hungry, and I always normally feel hungry at work because it's hard work. You walk around all day, and I didn't eat on that day at work. When I got home, I started to feel a bit uneasy. Went to bed, woke up, didn't feel that well again, and I was doing my AFL streams in the morning before going to work. And that Good Friday, oh my days, I felt something felt bad at the start of that day. It got much worse. I went to work on Good Friday. I felt like I was going to collapse. Like before the shift even started. At the place I work, there's a lot of like safety areas. There's barriers and stuff. I saw a barrier like 20 meters away from me. I just walked to it. I just leant on it for like 5 minutes because I just felt like I couldn't move. And later on at work, I went to the toilet once just to chill for a couple of minutes, just so I could just relax, because it was really getting to me. And at times I was shivering quite a lot, even at home, even when the heating was on. Good Friday as a whole was just awful. I don't know how I survived the whole shift. I really don't know. It was a very stressful day at work because it was very busy that day. So it was the worst day to not feel good. And I thought to myself, I should not have gone in today. I went in that day because I thought I could handle it. I barely could. I went home. I was in bed almost straight away. I fell asleep, and I woke up on Saturday. My alarm went off and it stopped. I hate when your alarm goes off, it stops the camera recording. It's just like, I'm awake. I'm literally using the phone, mate. But when you get a call, it doesn't interrupt your recording, but an alarm does. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, on Saturday, I actually felt a lot better because I felt awful on Friday. So anything was better, I guess. But I felt a lot better on Saturday. I woke up and I did another AFL stream. And I still felt a little uneasy, but not too bad. I felt okay, So I went to the cinema. I watched 3 movies, went to the cinema. And I was fine. I felt fine. I got home. I felt sick again. I didn't feel sick all day at the cinema. I was full of energy. I was excited. I watched every film. Every second of it. Didn't feel an ounce of being tired. Didn't feel an ounce of tiredness throughout the 3 films. And I went home and I wasn't feeling well again. And I watched WrestleMania that night because it's the big wrestling event. I didn't want to miss it even if I was sick. And yeah, I struggled through watching that, but I watched it and I enjoyed myself. I went to bed and I felt better again on Sunday morning. I felt better again. I'm just like, I didn't feel good last night watching WrestleMania, but I woke up and I'm just like, okay, I feel okay at the moment. I feel okay. And then I went to the cinema again, watched 3 more movies, came home, started to feel a bit weird again. But after a night's sleep on Sunday, on Monday morning, I felt okay again. I felt okay. So I went to work, everything was fine. So things felt patched up. Things felt much better. And I feel good now. But there's still a bad cough lingering. So I've had a bad cough for a few days now, and that's not gone away, unfortunately. So, but at the moment, that's about it. I had a bit of runny nose as well, like a couple of days ago, and that wasn't nice. But yeah, the worst of it was Friday. I still don't feel like I've fully recovered. I think last year, when I went last year to Australia, I wasn't sick when I got home. But I felt so tired and out of energy for like 2 weeks. I was just like, I don't feel like I can do anything. I've literally been editing a video right now. It's meant to be done by now, but it's not even like a third of the way done. And I'm just like, I'm so far. The worst part about getting sick is I fall so far behind on uploads. Like I need pretty much every day to make sure I edit videos, especially my second channel, to make sure I keep ahead, make sure everything keeps going. And now I'm like a week behind, and it's just like, there's a big pile up here. But yeah, such is life. But yeah, I'm feeling good now. Tonight I'm going to an Arsenal game, and that vlog will be up before this vlog. So yeah, this is Wednesday today. I'm going to the cinema, then I'm going to the Arsenal game. So that vlog will be up first before this one. Welcome to a movie vlog. I said there were 7 movies I wanted to watch. I came back from Australia. I checked cinema listings for the weekend, and there were 7 movies there I wanted to watch. I was just like, oh my days, 7. They took this one off the weekend's listings. If they didn't, I might have been able to try and watch all 7 on the same weekend, but they removed it. But there is one on Wednesday. This came out the same day as Minecraft, but it's not in cinemas. Obviously, when a movie is less popular, it gets less screens, but even then, they tend to last at least a month. They usually get at least 1 screening every day for a month. And I'm just like, it's already looking like it's at the end of its run, and it's been like 2 weeks. Like 15 days after it came out, it was already like not having showings on a day. I'm just like, what's going on? But yeah, today at 3:10, there is a showing. And thankfully I'm off today. So this about, this stars Will Poulter, and based on the trailer, he sounds hilarious. Also stars Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega, Leone, and Richard E. Grant. That is a good cast. So a father-daughter duo, Ridley and Elliot, hit a unicorn with their car and bring it to the wilderness retreat of a mega wealthy pharmaceutical CEO. I'm assuming, because I thought that was their family. That's why they brought them there. Based on the trailer, it seems like they're going to meet their relatives and they're just really rich. But anyway, yeah, they hit a unicorn. Because it's injured and still alive, they take it back to this rich person's house, and they got I don't know what I forgot the trailer actually, but let's just say they think the unicorn's dead, but it's not, I think. I mean, I'll find out when I watch it, but yeah, they hit a unicorn, and then this annoys other unicorns and other spirits. Yeah, I just put up IMDb. So they hit a unicorn and they think they've killed it, so they take it back to this retreat. And this CEO billionaire guy, he wants to exploit the creature's miraculous curative properties. Okay, so he wants to probably experiment on it, or just get DNA from it to find things that he can make money from. And well, aside from the IMDb synopsis, like I assume they piss off the wrong spirits, because the unicorn is after all a magical creature. In this movie, it's a scary looking creature, but let's just say because they took this unicorn and it's still alive, there's others that want that unicorn back. And they're about to enter a world of chaos where they have to return the unicorn or suffer the consequences. And I assume the billionaire is the main reason the unicorn isn't getting returned. Either way, it sounds good, and I heard it's really funny. And I heard Will Poulter especially is really funny in this, and he was funny in the trailer. So I'm very excited for this. I hope it's good. So yeah, let's go and watch it. Also this weekend, 2 more movies come out. So even though I watched the 7 I wanted to see, there's still 2 more to see. So Until Dawn has a movie coming out. So I'm not into horror movies, but I've played the game Until Dawn. I had a good time. I thought to myself, since I have played the game, I got to watch the movie based on it. It's going to scare the crap out of me, but I'll watch it. And what I'm more excited about is The Accountant 2. The Accountant was a very good movie by Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. I only watched it recently. I got a reaction to it on my Davidoff Films channel. That was like a couple months ago. I'm looking forward to The Accountant 2. It's been over 10 years in the making, I believe. I've seen the trailer, it looks amazing, so I cannot wait for that. So I should see that probably on Monday, because that's my next day off work, unfortunately. I don't have the weekend off. So yeah, I'll probably watch them both on Monday. So yeah, look forward to that. Anyway, I think the intro has been long enough. Let me get to the cinema. I'll give you a quick review. The video won't be that much longer than this, to be honest, unless the review has a lot for me to say. But yeah, Death of a Unicorn. Let's get there. Norway coat is back. I call it the Norway coat because I bought it just to go to Norway, in the Arctic Circle. Now I'm wearing it because my other coat is in the wash. What was I going to say? I did not like the bus ride here. Too many, probably potholes. I don't know what they were. I was on a damn double-decker bus, and it was bouncing around on one particular road. It gave me a massive headache, to be honest. I also forgot my cinema's right next to the school. Partly because I don't normally go during like just after 3 o'clock on a weekday, on a normal weekday. But here we are. The roads are fully packed. But yeah, I just got off the bus and I walked around to say we out here. Death of a unicorn. Let's do this. Well, as I walked to the train station, that movie was a little bit weird, but also pretty good. Yeah, so basically Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega are a father and daughter duo. The mother died, passed away, so that's like a part of the backstory, I guess. So they're on their way to a rich family's house to finalize a deal. So he's a lawyer that's collaborating with them about, I don't know what even they're doing, about developments, about something, about projects or whatever. Not too relevant to the actual main story, but the point is he's a lawyer trying to make a deal with a rich family to make money together in a partnership, a business partnership. On the way to this rich mansion, which is in the middle of nowhere in some beautiful mountain ranges, it's an area where you can really like escape from the world, I guess. But on the way to this mansion, in this secluded area, they hit a unicorn, run it over, accidentally kill it. They put it into their truck on the way, into their van, which has a pretty big damn boot, on the way to their house. So what happens after that? Yeah. So they get to the house, the unicorn wakes up, because it turns out that these things are extremely hard to kill, and there's a bit of lore behind that. And well, they were just realizing this, I mean, partly because they didn't even know they existed until they hit one in this film. Like, oh, unicorns aren't real. Oh, we just hit one. And then they found out, oh, they don't die much. They don't die very easily. Some people are so fixated on their phones. There's a guy walking down the street, right in front of me, walking towards me. I'm just like, is he gonna move? Is he gonna move? No, he's not. He's just literally got his phone. He's walking straight. Does not care what's in front of him. Kind of wish there was a tree there. But anyway, as I was saying, like, okay, so these unicorns have some sort of magical lore to them. If you touch their horn, they give you visions, which I thought was pretty interesting. I'm trying to like not say too much to spoil the movie, but say enough to like give a bit of detail that doesn't spoil the movie. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to word this, but you can get visions by touching the unicorn's horns when they light up. So when they think it's dead, this unicorn's blood can actually help you. It can help with health conditions, amongst other things. There's something special in terms of their blood has medicinal purposes, essentially. But because this unicorn's not really dead, there are other unicorns that want it back. So that's where it comes from. These unicorns start to torment the house and torment the area because they want their unicorn back. They want their family member back. So makes sense. So these unicorns that are supposed to be majestic creatures, when they're provoked, they turn into these scary beasts that can take you down very easily, and they're extremely powerful. All they have to do is give the other unicorn back. So yeah, that's essentially the plot. I don't think I can say anything more without spoiling it. That's all I will say. The place I used to work, they've not sold to the next buyer yet. So this building's just sitting there, collecting dust with no one wanting to pay the lease. That's interesting. Richard E. Grant plays the rich dad, Taylor only plays his wife, and Will Poulter plays the rich, spoiled son. There's other characters too, like doctors and stuff, analyzing unicorn, and people that work in that house for the rich people. So there's a few other characters in there. Interesting movie. Will Poulter's funny. He's as funny as I thought he'd be from the trailer. And the acting in general is very good. So yeah, a weird film with some weird mythology, but also very interesting at the same time. An interesting, unique film, I would say. And especially in today's day and age, it's quite rare to find something that's so unique to itself, where you can't seem to compare it to anything else. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. I had a good time. I just felt it was very weird. But it was still a good film. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Now I'm gonna get the train and I'm gonna head to the Arsenal game, and that vlog will be before this one. So yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.